I'm not trying to get controversial, guys. Is it wrong for as a man to expect for your wife to cook? Is
No.
it cook? A lot of days in today's generation, you're not supposed to expect anything out of anybody anymore.
No, it's not. That's why the marriages are not working nowadays, because this kind of bullshit expectation.
If women expect their man to provide and be the only traditional like providers,
100%.
it's the same way. It's the both
Same
ways.
way. हर हमेशा औरत से चलता है, मर्द से नहीं चलता.
See, there's been so much going around on TikTok. Men are cheating. Men are not loyal.
That
started
is the
with
whole new
Wizard
story.
Liz Wizard. I don't know who the heck that is. Like this whole thing of men are just trash. It's like, men are trash.
अगर the woman of the house is not making him comfortable, then he is going to do. Everybody's not the angel, you know.
Mom, that is so you. Come on now,
Yeah.
you're about to get canceled for that. What are you saying? You're saying it's okay to do that?
No, it's not. The thing
So
is,
you're saying that it happens because
if he's not happy at home.
this is why we love Chai Talk. And she's sipping on her chai right now. you gotta understand, Mama G's from an older generation.
And he's not doing to make her happy.
Yeah, both ways.
She can have the affair too. Why she cannot have the affair?
Oh, so you're saying it's both ways?
Yeah,
What?
because yeah.
What's
क्यों
going on,
woman
bro?
का दिल
Mama,
नहीं है?
first and foremost, no one should be having affairs.
Okay.
Okay. Men are not men if they don't have that discipline.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So a lot of times,
Men are dog.
yeah.
Man is not only providing. Man is the nurturer. He needs to nurture his wife, his kids, caring, loving, show the pamper. The man who cannot pamper their wife, it's a zero.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Chai Talk. We are back just in a week. It's time, Mama G. And what is today?
Today is Eid.
Eid Mubarak to everybody celebrating out there.
Eid
And,
Mubarak, everybody.
You know, this Eid is like, it's a big Eid, of course.
Yes.
But we don't treat it like a big Eid in that
Eid
sense. It's not
because-
much celebrations. It's just, we went to pray Eid Namaz. But
Namaz and the
yeah.
dinner and the family thing, because the Qurbani is not done here. It's in Pakistan or in India, so it is not the
Qurbani-
same vibes.
Yeah. So wait, tell me. Okay, might as well, first of all, Eid Mubarak. Let's just get into that. Actually, wait. How is Eid, the Qurbani Eid, the one where you have to, the goat and all? How is this Eid in places like Pakistan? Because
Oh
we
my
never
God,
experienced
it's-
this in
yeah.
America. We grew up. For everybody even watching or even from the West. Like, us kids, we don't experience that.
Yeah, when we were younger in Pakistan, in young age, the cow and the goats were slaughtered in front of us.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
every home, everybody's home.
Yeah.
The butcher will come and they will just cut the goat from the
Yeah,
knife, and
yeah.
then they will leave the rest of the work, like to take the skin out and the caul out.
You guys
the,
would do
the
that?
house men were doing it. Oh my God, it's so much fun. Everybody's churi checking, like they're kneeling the skin.
You're joking.
Yeah, and for the
So
skin.
you would do that too? Like,
yeah,
just
no,
not-
I will not.
or
I
just
will
like
not.
once or no?
Yeah, no, I never
Was
did
it
it.
scary to see? Like, actually
Yeah,
do it?
it was when
You're a kid.
the animal is dying,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they slaughter it, and when the jaan is nickling, uske gale se awaaz.
Yeah, of course.
When
yeah. But it's in a
it
very
make it nice.
seamless process as well. Like, you got to
It
do
seems,
it.
but it's very sad process. I mean,
It is. But,
yeah.
I mean,
and everybody is standing on the roof, watching downstairs what is
Bakra ya bakri
happening,
or the
bakra ya cow.
goat. Yeah.
Usually in our house there was always cow and bakra.
Yeah.
So, and then everybody is waiting to food to be cooked. Everywhere is food aroma, and there is kebabs are making, kaleji and liver is making. Kaleji is the first thing they take it out,
Yeah.
and it can be
Kaleji's
cooked.
kidneys.
No, kaleji is liver.
oh, liver. Kaleji,
The
yeah.
liver, the first thing they take it out is liver, and nothing is ready yet. No meat is ready, no skin is, but liver is out, and it's straight to the stove.
Really?
And straight is cooking.
So liver
Straight
sort of
from the
acid.
animal.
They just take the liver out and put it straight on the stove?
Exactly. Straight to the stove.
This is
and
crazy, bro.
everybody's
This is crazy.
Yeah, everybody is waiting for the kaleji ban gayi, and tawe ki
Why was
rotiyan.
kaleji good as liver? I don't like kaleji
Liver.
at all. I don't like
Yeah,
liver.
no, but kaleji is so good. It is made with Pakistanis masalas.
Yeah, I'm sure if you make it Pakistan, I'm sure it'll probably be way better out there. 100%.
But it's the so fresh, just
Yeah.
from the cow. They take the liver
Yeah,
out and they
yeah.
throw
do you
to the
miss?
stove.
Do you miss the
I
Eids
miss that
in like,
part, yeah.
you know, I'm sure you guys probably miss Eids in Pakistan or
I
India
love,
or
yeah,
whatever.
I love because then there is so much going
Like
on.
Ronak.
Everybody is making the meat and barbecues and the plows, and you know this Eid is about eating.
Yes, of course.
Together,
Yeah, it is,
together,
it is.
and then the best part of it is there is line of the people
That you
outside.
So the whole point is, for those that don't know, it's like for Eid, it's like you slaughter and sacrifice these animals and you feed it to the needy, feed it to the poor.
Exactly.
So that's why you're saying like hundreds of people that
Hundreds
need
of
food
people
line
are
up
line-
and come and they
yeah.
distribute the food and all that. So
there are
yeah.
so many people distributing because there are like 5-6 people are making the bags at home,
Yeah.
and some 5 and 6 people are distributing the
Just
food
distributing the
outside.
meat. Yeah.
So 5 and 6 people are making the bags for the relatives.
Yeah.
This will go to this relative.
Yeah,
This will
yeah.
go to this
Yeah.
relative. All the
Yeah,
bags
yeah.
are the relatives. All the bags are the you know everybody look into their interest. Oh, मेरे friend का किधर है? मेरे friend का किधर है?
Yeah,
मेरे
yeah.
ससुराल वालों का डाल दिया. मेरी
Oh my
नंद का
God.
डाल
Yeah,
दिया.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
मेरे ब्रदर इन लॉ का डाल दिया. उनका साइड पे कर दो, उनका साइड पे कर दो.
yeah.
तो सारे अपने अपने इंटरेस्ट पे कर रहे हैं कि सबको अपना अपना गोश्त मिल रहा है. और फिर lines people are distributing.
That sounds fun, man.
Yeah, it's so
We
much
don't
fun.
have that out here.
Yeah, no,
It's not-
we don't.
So wow, I can tell by the way Mamaji is talking.
Yeah.
It was a good time, man.
It is very good time. It's very good time,
Wow,
and
yeah.
and then in the evening, if the meat is left, me and my cousin, we will have thals of meat
Yeah.
and the packets, and we will distribute the houses and
More
the
people.
neighbors.
Yeah. और यहाँ पर तो हमें खाना भी नहीं मिलता.
यहाँ पे तो
We
खाना
don't
भी नहीं
even
मिलता
get-
इसलिए कि कुर्बानी का गोश्त ही नहीं देता हाँ? नहीं कोई कुर्बानी
I'm
का
not gonna lie, let me-
अच्छा जो भी यहाँ अमेरिका में भी कुर्बानी करते हैं ना वो मीट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट ही नहीं करते
It's hard to distribute. I mean, in
नहीं,
LA, at
मतलब
least,
पूछ-
I'm
यार,
sure in
अपने
different
दोस्तों को तो
yeah, but
देना,
in LA,
एक-एक
it's like,
packet.
bro, you driving. Even if you're going 5 miles, it'll take like 40 minutes.
No,
like it just the traffic.
no, but
sucks.
if they tell me, I'll come and pick it up.
No, you won't pick it up. You'll tell dad. You'll send dad to come pick it up.
I know, लेकिन कुर्बानी के गोश्त का इतना जायका होता है
Yeah.
इतना, and I make the best
Yeah,
नमकीन
you do,
गोश्त.
you do. It's really good.
It's so कुर्बानी का गोश्त. Everybody who is doing कुर्बानी out there, you need to send me the gosh meat, please.
Yeah, send Mamaji some meat.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like I feel like over the years, Eid has just gotten. It's just going
Yeah,
downhill.
it is going down.
For, at
every
least
year,
for
yeah.
us, I don't know if you guys can really let me know, but for us living here in America, it's just been going downhill. Our communities aren't like getting together as
No,
much.
yeah.
It's just like it's the
This is the
accessibility of
second
it.
Eid, last Eid al-Fitr, and this is second Eid. We didn't have any plan with the friends.
Like literally, bro.
And it
I remember
never
last Eid I was just
happened.
bored. Like I
It's
was
so bored,
Yeah,
yeah. Before, one of our friends used to do the Eid Nashta every year. She stopped doing it. She dropped the ball. Nobody else picked the ball.
Yeah, no one else picked it up, and no one
then,
really-
before the community was
And that
doing
was
it
like a
together,
tradition. It's every nashta in the morning with your friends.
Now the thing is, first everybody, all the kids were home. You know, my boys, my girls are
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Now everybody's got into marriage, right?
That's so true.
They have spouses. Spouses have their in-laws.
And what do we
their
have?
parents.
Yeah.
We don't have our in-laws are in Houston, so there is no family vibe. You know.
and I'm not married yet. It's that does make it better if you live in the same.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
कि चांद रात को मिल रहे हैं, इनके नाश्ते पे
I
मिल
mean,
रहे
it's
हैं.
like it's different because, dude, literally it's just me, you, Eamon, and like dad's always out about. He's
yeah.
here too during the mornings and whatnot.
Yeah.
Then he kind of goes out. So it's just like literally just us and like
Exactly.
yeah. Eid
Exactly.
for us just hasn't been eating. Let's just say
Eating,
Eid hasn't
yeah,
been
like-
eating
yeah.
lately. But
Eid
but it's
has
still,
not been happening for us.
But alhamdulillah,
for
still
this
you
is
know,
second
still
year.
a good,
Yeah.
still a good, auspicious, amazing day. So
And plus, we are having so much fun on the Eid prayer.
yeah, Eid
From
prayers
last,
are nice, yeah.
that is the positive
Yeah,
point.
I guess, but that's more so for you guys. I feel like because I don't know anybody. I'm used to like.
No,
going to-
I'm not
But I'm
going-
used to go to Eid prayer where like all my friends used to be, so it's
yeah.
different now. So it's just
No,
different.
but it's fun. This
Yeah.
Eid is so beautiful, but they pray here. They have so many people, like 5-6 people, 1,000 people.
Where
that
we
they
live now is more of
distribute
a bunch of Afghan community as well.
Yeah.
So there's
And-
more Afghans and they're doing the dance and whatnot. So it's pretty fun.
and they are distributing the free food, free chai. Everybody's having fun. If we have known 3-4 families here,
Yeah.
then it would be so much fun.
Yeah. But anyways, Eid is not. He's eating. Looking, kya ban raha hai? What are you guys
Oh
making?
yeah,
man?
we are making biryani for you today.
You're making biryani.
And I already made kaleji. I told because there was no plan.
you
we
are
are not
making
going
kaleji.
anywhere. Clever. I said Tariq, we
Bro,
have
why
to
are you
cook
making
something.
kaleji? I don't even like kaleji.
No, but हमारे लिए कीमा भी बनाया.
Okay, keema's good. I like keema.
So
But-
लेकिन मैं already अभी कलेजी बना कर आई हूँ. पता नहीं अब कैसी बनी है. अब जुमा पढ़ने जाएंगे.
Yeah, we gotta pray Jummah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're doing
we
this
were
after
not
Eid
going
prayer, this
anywhere to celebrate. So
episode.
why not make
Yeah.
liver at home?
Yeah.
Why not make kaleji and the biryani and all that.
The biryani, first and foremost, tell me, are you using zebra rice? You must
Of
be using zebra rice.
course, zebras are my favorite.
Shout out to zebra rice because you know
Yeah.
we can only use zebra rice in this household,
the
and everybody else should be using zebra rice.
Zebra rice for more is roaming more because now I know the people. अब उनकी भी
Exactly. Yeah, you met the people.
अब उनकी भी खुशबू मेरे खाने में आती है because I know
but you
them.
can tell, like, can you tell the difference of quality when you use actually, like, obviously zebra rice?
I think 75% of Pakistani use zebra rice.
Yeah. If it is,
We
I think,
grew up with it.
Yeah, but we grew up with it, but I think it is a bit more premium because of that quality.
Yeah.
And people, oftentimes, that's what we talked about in the episode. Like the mindset of this is, it's like we rather go towards something that's 50 cents cheaper instead of something that has better quality. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we're trying to change. But can you tell the difference of quality when you use
believe,
better?
Yes.
You know?
No, because I will not use anything else. Because since I came into America, zebra was the first rice I used.
And now look,
and I've
35
been
years
using,
so later. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Not only you grew up with, I grew up with too.
Yeah. Did you? Well,
Yeah.
you didn't, technically, you did if you think about it.
Exactly.
When you came to America, because you were in your 20s.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So anyways.
And I never used to cook in Pakistan, so zebra was here, and I used to cook plow and.
So anyway, shout out to zebra rice, and always go ahead and cop zebra rice. Support your fellow Pakistanis and the founders. Go to those
it's the
stores.
amazing thing that in Pakistan I have only eaten biryani once.
No way.
In
but
20
Mamaji,
years.
you make your biryani very like okay, like I'm not a huge fan of rice to that level, but like your biryani, like Eamon loves your biryani, like you. So what's like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a couple of clips of Mamaji's biryani so you can see how you have so many videos of how she does it. If you guys are watching the video version, you'll see this clip right here. But dude, like, is there like a secret to making biryani? What's your secret? Is there a secret?
That's what I was telling you. Okay, I only ate one time biryani in Karachi when I was growing up. In my Pakistan,
Karachi has the best biryani?
No, in Rawalpindi we used to make plow. Pulao is our tradition. Pulao is our dish. Biryani is not our dish. Biryani is from Karachi. So when I visited Karachi, I was invited at the wedding. First time I ate the biryani, and I ate only once or twice in my lifetime. And when I made biryani here, first time ever in America, one of the people, Karachi Tariq's roommates from Karachi, he said, "Oh my God, Bhabhi, ye to student biryani बनाई है आपने." Student biryani was the very popular biryani branch in Karachi.
Oh, really?
So from the first time.
So how did you like? You just learned?
I just from my mind. कि ऐसे बनती
Is there a secret to it though? What's like one secret thing that you can probably tell? Is there like a secret thing to it? Or the technique? There's so many different
there
techniques.
are so many ways to make biryani.
Yeah.
There are so
But
many
what's
ways.
what do you have like a specific Mamaji
No,
technique?
only I make with the heart. That's all.
दिल से बनाती
दिल से बनाती हूँ.
Wow. Man, I'm honestly
किसी ने मैंने
spoiled.
catering की थी तो किसी ने compliment दिया था कि this is the best biryani in LA I have
Mamaji
eaten.
throws down. I know everybody says her mom throws down, but Mamaji really does. Like her food is really praised all around the community as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be spoiled now because like when I get married, inshallah, like you know, like how am I gonna be able to? How am I gonna be able to? You know?
I hope Emma's bride also know how to cook now.
So tell me this. Actually, let's talk about this for a second. Is it like I feel like a lot of times. I'm not trying to get controversial, guys. I'm not trying to get controversial at all or anything like that. But it's like, here's the thing that I have. Like for me, I'm a huge foodie, right? I'm realizing that I'm a huge foodie. I love food. As you guys can probably I'm wearing black, so I look a little slimmer. But our family, us being Desis, whatnot, we are huge foodies in our family.
Our pura khandan is foodie.
And we're used to like obviously moms.
And मेरा पूरा खानदान खाना इतना अच्छा बनाता है.
Yeah.
The whole family really cooks so good. The cooking is not a lifestyle. Cooking is a luxury in our house.
Yeah.
Cooking is a not simple lifestyle in our home. Our entire family. Our cooking style is a luxury. We eat luxury style of the cooking. Alhamdulillah, in our household. Yeah. Not even our household. My mamu, my uncle, my tayas, my ammi, my bhai. Cooking, we take it to the pride level, you know?
Yeah. And I was saying, it's like we grew up on that. And like, obviously your mom, for all the other people out there that are related, their moms are always cooking for them and making the best food, especially when it comes to Pakistani, Indian type of cuisines. So is it okay? Here's the thing. I've been seeing this around the internet as well, and I've talked amongst friends. Is it wrong as a man to expect, like, for your wife to cook? Is it cook or like cook? Like, if to expect, because a lot of days in today's generation, you're not supposed to expect anything out of anybody anymore. And I feel like I started to agree with that concept of like, oh, don't go into it with any expectations. But is it wrong? Like, yo, like, if that's what you want? Like, what if I do want my wife to be able to cook
Because,
and take on
you,
that role?
No, because the thing is that you want each other for comfort, right?
Yes,
and food is one of the comfort. If the husband is used to cook the
but
food,
my question is it wrong to expect
no, it's not at all.
as a
No,
woman?
no, it's not. That's why the marriages are not working nowadays, because this kind of bullshit expectations that, okay, if she's working and if she's making money and she's pinching in the house, then if you don't want anything from the marriage, why you do get married?
So here's my other thing. In the same context, if women expect their man to provide and be the only traditional like providers,
100%.
it's the same way. It's the both
Same
ways.
way, yeah, 100%.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So basically, I feel like I don't know, as we have these conversations and debates amongst people and amongst friends and whatnot, and you see all this stuff on the internet, I feel like I started to get into the mindset of like, yo, you shouldn't have any expectations.
No.
But like, if that's what you want, if that's what you want, what's wrong with that?
No, it's
if
not.
a woman wants a man who's going to be a traditional provider mindset and they don't want to work, they want to sit at home, if that's what they want, what's wrong with that? We shouldn't have a problem with that. In the same vein, like if men want someone that's going to be more traditional, cook and clean, whatever, is there something,
Okay,
should we have a problem with that?
nahin,
So in the same way, I just want to make that clear though. I'm not trying to say that, oh, you should expect women to do that, but I'm just saying like, if that's what a person wants, then that is their quash. That's what they want. I'm saying they shouldn't force them, but it's like, yo, this is what I expect out of you. In the same way, if a woman expects their husband to, hey, I expect this out of you to be providing and I don't have to worry about any of this type of stuff, they expect that. That's what they want. And that shouldn't be a problem, is all I'm saying.
My question is to you, हमें किसने बनाया?
Allah, God.
Human being को, और अल्लाह का क्या हुक्म है?
To pray, to worship.
And उसने मर्द को एक मुकाम दिया. उसने मर्द को क्या मुकाम दिया?
Men are to be the providers of the households and look out for the wife, the family, the
and
kids.
family.
Yes.
Okay. तो तुम लोग अल्लाह से बड़े हो?
No, of course not.
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह ना.
Of course
तो
not.
जब अल्लाह ने तुम लोगों को पार्ट्स दे दिए हैं, तुम्हारी अपनी ड्यूटी पे दे दी है, पहचान बता दी है कि तुम्हारा क्या रोल है, बीवी का क्या रोल है, तो what is the debate about it? इसलिए कि अब औरत कमाने लगी है?
Yeah, I guess the debate is now it's because it's become much harder to live in today's generation, especially like we're living in Los Angeles.
Because
Mom.
you are making it harder. Because the thing is, first of all, if the women are out there working and earning money and they think that husband are going to do all the work, BS, then you should be working alone, making your own money and living alone.
What about the same vein though?
Now
Flip that?
Hold on. Living alone and you do not have a husband. If you cannot cook for the husband, cannot clean for the husband, cannot make him comfortable.
This is going to start a lot of controversy.
Cannot make the comfortable to the husband. Then you earn your own earning. Keep your earning in your purse and stay your home. You don't need to get married to mess with other people, other person's life.
No, but what if they don't want to get married for just that reason, Mom?
मैं तो कमाती हूँ, मैं तो जॉब करती हूँ, मैं तो खाना नहीं बना सकती, मैं तो सफाई नहीं कर सकती. घर हमेशा औरत से चलता है, मर्द से नहीं चलता.
जो घर की चीजें हैं.
Hold on. हाँ, देखो. There are also another,
but then at the same time,
another side
men,
of the.
yeah, what's the
listen,
other
another
side?
side. If men and women both are working, then obviously woman has more burden for the house to cook or clean. And if she's working, then they both come into the picture. Then they don't have to share the responsibility of the household, how they are going to run, who is going to get the grocery, who is going to run the errands, once in a week, who is going to cook, who is not going to cook. Because if a woman is working, but if a woman is at ease, part-time job or stuff like that, woman should expect that she needs to run the house, and men has to provide for the house so she can run it.
Yeah, I think it's both sides of the coin. If you expect something out of women also expect the same out of men, and men should be able to provide the same way same way the men expect that women to provide whatever they are providing. So, in terms of cooking or whatever else the case may be.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, it's just a lot of debates. In
the end of the day, man wants to be comfortable and at his home. He doesn't want to get up and start cooking all of day.
But what about those
women?
I have a question. What about those women that don't want to do it, or they don't want to do it, or they just don't, even if they don't know how to, they just don't want to do it. For example, Amen, your own daughter, she doesn't like to. Is she going to? Who knows?
No,
Is
no.
she going to? We don't know.
No,
Is she?
but this is not the lifestyle then.
No, but is she? No, but so you gotta tell the same things to Eamon.
No, no,
right?
no.
You-
Listen.
But you tell the same things to Eamon, right?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
That she knows.
Of course.
Okay, what if she's like, I don't want to do it?
Oh, why not? Then you
okay.
should not get into married if you don't want to get this stuff. Yeah, if you talk to your person, if
Yeah.
you are engaged, and if that
Yeah.
person is agree, okay, honey boo, if you don't want to cook, I'll cook for you, then it's fine.
Oh, got it. So basically, that discussion needs to be had. And okay, got
Exactly.
It, got
You
it.
need to clear the expectation on the table first, so there is no lie, there is no deceiving,
Yeah.
there
And
are
the men
no
should be.
expectations.
Then the men should also like tell them what they expect.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be like, oh yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, bro. If you expect it, you expect it.
Exactly.
In the same way with women. They should not be like, oh no, it's okay. If you expect a man to be doing this and providing and taking care of all this, then
yeah.
they should do it. Like you should say it.
Yeah,
Make it very clear.
the men should take the trash out. Women should never take the trash out.
Yeah, that's what
See,
yeah.
men should take the trash out. Women should have not done it.
You know the crazy, honestly though, I feel like we have more of a women audience. It's crazy because it's like, there's been so much going around on TikTok. Men are cheating. Men are not loyal. There's this whole thing that started
is the
with
whole new
Wizard
story.
Liz Wizard. I don't know who the heck that is.
No.
They were like, I don't know. Her husband started. This is like a whole thing. So at the end of the day, I feel like this whole thing of men are just trash.
अगर the woman of the house is not making him comfortable, then he is going to do. Everybody's not the angel, you know.
Mom, that is so you.
Everybody's not the angel.
Mom, you come on now.
Yeah.
You're about to get canceled for that. What are you saying? You're saying it's okay to do that?
No, it's not. But because the thing
So
is,
you're saying that it happens because
if he's not happy at home,
you think so?
Yeah.
I think that's your guys' generation of thinking. Holy crap! I think that's your guys' generation
हम तो
thinking.
काश
Guys,
हमें इजाजत होती मैं तो 2-3 अफेयर लाजमी चलाती.
Guys,
Who
listen.
cares what my husband says?
Guys,
if you
moms,
are not providing what I need, then I will look out, you know.
Mom, okay, listen, guys, hold on.
ये तो मुझे
I think,
इस्लाम ने बना करता तो मैं मना हो जाती हूँ अल्लाह के ज़बान ताला की
of
वजह
course,
से.
Islamically, all religions you take
Yeah.
all that into, but I just think at the end, guys, whoever's watching this, you gotta understand, Mama G's from an older generation. That's how the older generation thinks. Before we start to like get like, but it is crazy. This is why we love Chai Talk. And she's sipping on her chai right now. This is why we love Chai Talk. She says some crazy, outlandish stuff, but it's because that's how her generation thinks. I get what you're saying, but in today's generation, I feel like no matter what, it's not like there's no excuse for it, Mom. It doesn't matter if you're not being provided whatever you need at home. Doesn't give you the reason. It doesn't give you the right to go and do it somewhere else.
No, it does not give you the right, but you need to first try your hardest to be happy at home.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to make you home. You have to meet in the middle way. If she is lacking in something and you are lacking in something, you need to middle in the way because she's not perfect. You are not perfect.
Yeah.
But if it is going on for the long time,
Yeah.
you know, and things are the same, she is stubborn. She's not coming out from her box to make him happy, and he's not doing to make her happy.
Yeah, both ways.
She can have the affair too. Why she cannot have the affair?
Oh, so you're saying it's both ways?
Yeah.
So you're saying that women can go and do it too? What the fuck is
yeah.
going on?
Yeah,
Bro, what is
क्यों
going on,
woman
bro?
का दिल
Mama,
नहीं है?
first and foremost, no one should be having affairs.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Goddamn, this is crazy. This episode, I did not expect. This was not supposed to be the topic of today. I don't know how this turned into this. Mama, no one should be having affairs.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you mean? Okay, that's point blank. Period. That's it. It should no
Okay.
one be. I don't think it's okay for men to be having it. At the same time, women shouldn't be having it either. You're trying to say it's okay for men to do it and it's okay if women do it. No, it's not okay. I mean, you're not saying it's okay, but I see the reasons that
I'm
you're
just
saying.
kidding.
You're not. Guys, please take this conversation and this episode with a grain of salt. Don't cancel Mama
And
G.
don't अपने दिल से नहीं लगानी बच्चों.
Yeah.
Yeah. दिल से नहीं लगाने का.
Regardless, I just think nowadays you see it a lot.
But then what is the reason why the men are going out?
Honestly, I think those men are not men. At the end of the day, I feel like if they are allowed to be able to get into their temptations, this is what I honestly think of it. I think men, no matter what, there will always be temptations, and the men are the one that need to be disciplined.
Yes,
And the problem is, I'm not saying women don't have temptations. I'm just saying women don't have that problem of being disciplined when it comes to those things. Again, not all, but that's the general consensus. For men, I feel like the temptations are always there, but at the end of the day, the men that
What
are
do you mean the women's temptations नहीं दिया? आजकल bodies देखी है तुमने men की?
मैंने अभी यार मैंने अभी यही कह रहा है that obviously
हाँ,
women also have
आजकल
temptations, but it's
तुमने
not.
देखा है जो मर्द वर्कआउट करते
What,
हैं?
like what, Tom Cruise?
No,
You're-
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise old now.
लेकिन तुमने आज अब टेम्पटेशन औरतों के लिए नहीं है?
Of course there's temptations, mom, but women not naturally overall in a general way they have
are
more of a
modest.
discipline.
They are
They're
modest.
they have discipline. Women have discipline when it comes to these things.
Yeah.
Men are not men if they don't have that discipline.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So a lot of times
Men's are dog.
yeah. Your men's are dog. Men's are dog. Men are trash at the end of the day. What everybody says. I just think at the end of the day, bro, all this is happening. And you see all this like on social, this person cheated on this person. It's like crazy going on TikTok. This person cheated on this person. There's like so many big things happening. And obviously it's happening. It's just, and you're asking why is it always a thing? I don't know. I just think those men are not men because they can't control their temptations.
The thing is, if you have a wife, shame on you if you look to another woman. Shame on you.
Shame on
if you have a wife at
Shame
home,
on you.
and if you are a husband of a one woman, shame on you if you look into another.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think men just they're immature still.
Yeah,
If
no,
they're still
not immature. They shame on. They are characterless. You know.
That's what I'm saying. They don't
That's
have
why
that.
हमारे नबी हजरत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने कहा कि जब भी आप कहीं बाहर जाएं देखें तो औरतों को भी और मर्दों को अपनी नजर नीचे रखें.
always lower
अगर
your
नजरें
gaze.
नीचे
Lower your
अगर
gaze.
नजर if your eyes will be
Lowered.
lower, then fitna is not going to happen.
yeah.
It's all when you दीदे फाड़ फाड़ के देखते हैं.
Yeah.
दीदे और ऐसे गंदे मर्द हैं. They
It's
are
so bad,
dirty.
bro. It's so disgusting
They are
seeing
so
it.
dirty.
It's so bad, bro.
Even if the woman is crossing the road from the car, they will be like, oh, I mean,
Bro, but
come
why
on,
is
man.
that? Especially in places like Pakistan, bro. It's disgusting to see.
Oh,
Why?
Pakistan, to Iman just doesn't want to go to Pakistan the way men look at the woman. She
like-
said, I cannot tolerate this man
So
the
how do
way
you
they
think we
look.
can fix this issue? Is it like a lot of people?
यहाँ
Obviously,
तो
you
अल्लाह का
have to
शुक्र है. यहाँ तो अल्लाह का लाख शुक्र है. We are so blessed in America.
100%.
Nobody's look at
to
you
that
like
level,
that.
bro.
No.
Like it's creeps.
If you are unless you are attracting the attention to yourself, if you are wearing the stuff that the men are going to look at you, if
not
you
gonna
are
comment on this.
you know,
Yeah, I'm not. But
then,
I'm just gonna. I'm not
men are
commenting
going
on
to
this.
look.
Just
But
say
if
what
you are
wanna say.
modest like me and walking around, nobody's
Like
going
me?
to. No, me with a full
well,
clothes.
they'll look even if you're
Full
not
clothes.
modest. They'll look at you.
No.
Oh, they'll look at what you're saying. If like me.
I mean, if the full clothes and everything.
Of course.
But if the people are showing, stuff, then they will look. Of course, they will look.
But at the end of the day, I think this has been going around actually a lot as well. It's like I think mardo ko sikhana hai. The kids, the women need to teach the moms need to teach the men of our households, like, bro, to be more mannered. I feel like in Pakistan is a big problem because everybody's like, you see what's going on, bro. It's like terrible.
No, it's the weak character, first of all. Second of
But
all,
we should teach the men.
And second of all, it all starts from the house. The woman of the house should be strong enough, which is mom, to teach their kids the value of to be sincere. You in the relationship, in friendships, in your other relationships. If you are not sincere, what kind of man you are?
I think it's very true. I think what you're saying is the mom needs to be strong.
Exactly.
Honestly, because if you realize it, if like, for example, right, because we have such a strong mom and Mama G and like how we saw how she raised us, alhamdulillah, I feel like we're able to be well-mannered or whatever we have and the morals that we have. It's because of having a strong mom and the respect for women and all that. I think you have that other problem where it's like, imagine now if I just saw you like being pushed around as a mom, or like I saw you like that's not strong in the sense of like, okay, moms are supposed to stay down and the man is supposed to control and run everything. Ab niche de, the women of the house stays down. Obviously, if kids start to see that, they start to see how their women are treated in the house and they're just kind of let down, then they're going to naturally go and do that in the world too, because that's all they saw.
Exactly.
But if you see a mom who's strong, who's independent in that sense of like, they're the ones who's like, in a sense, wearing the pants in the relationship or being strong or whatever and having that, like that
because
courage.
You have not seen the weak woman who is beaten every day
Exactly.
or who has been crying over the husband issues and all that. Actually, you have seen the woman who carries every burden on the household and show you what women can do.
Exactly.
So you have not seen the weak woman, how they have been treated.
I haven't, and thankfully too. So I think that's probably that's a good point that you made. But again, it still comes down to like the men just being
No,
dogs
men
and
should be
nasty.
very, and men should
trash,
be.
huh?
They are blessed with heart if they are very sincere to the wife. They are loving to the wife. Believe me, how many prayers you are going to do, how many donations you are going to do,
Yeah.
how much are you loving in the office, how much you are baby bear in the friends. Does not matter a single shit if you are not good with your wife and family.
100%.
Period.
100%. 100%. So
Because you are the sarbara, you are the chief of the household. How you are going to treat your
with love, respect,
yeah,
this and that. So.
exactly, with kindness, with tenderness. Everybody can show the other part of their personality, because this has to be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. You can pretend, but with your people in the house, you cannot pretend.
Facts.
You
Facts.
need to be very kind. You need to be very loving if you wanted to go make this world heaven and get the heaven up there.
Inshallah, 100%. And I feel like, yeah, at the end of the day, it just comes down to that. A lot of things were said. I know
Yeah.
Mama G said some crazy things, but also things that
Yeah.
Mama says.
No,
also, some things that Mom
should be-
says is very valid, and all the things that she
And
says
plus, even if a woman is working, and the second thing is, man is not only providing. Man is not only providing. Man is the nurturer. He needs to nurture his wife, his kids, and plus caring, loving, show the pamper. The man who cannot pamper their wife, it's a zero. For me, if the man can, even if it's not about the money. If you are coming home, you don't have a 0 cent in your pocket, and you will pick up the flower from the backyard and give it to your woman, that is $1 million higher gift for the woman instead of buying something. So it's like a nurture. Man has so much responsibility.
Of course.
Because woman is made of that stuff, that he's going to look after you, that, oh, what he's doing for me.
Of course. But I think, let me tell you this. I think what's ruined that, and I 100% agree with you, but I think what's starting to ruin that now is social media. Because
Yeah.
now social media, you start to see a lot of people comparing. Because back then in your zamana, you could compare, like in Zadato, you didn't see it all in your face.
Exactly.
Oh, this person bought this person, oh, my husband bought me a G-Wagon. Like, you get what I mean? Like, for example, or they bought me, like, there's so much showing off in social media in that regard, to where now I feel like
This is very bad.
the problem has now becoming that women are not happy anymore with that flower from the backyard. Oh my God, he's giving me a flower from the backyard? Like, if I don't have like a bouquet of roses, like you get what I mean? It's starting to now become to that level. And I'm saying they deserve all that and they should get all that, but now it's becoming a thing of like
But if
expectations
he doesn't
because
have
of
any
comparison.
money,
Yeah, if he
and
doesn't have any money, it's
if he
different.
does not have any money and he will come home alone, empty hands will be better, or flower in the
Yeah,
hands
that's
will
true.
be
That's
better.
true. That's 100%. You're right.
And she
Yeah, you're
knows
right.
how much money he has.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think the women should just see the circumstance, see how much that person has, and not even compare,
Now,
but
I'm
just
not
keep it
going to
within the
expect
rounds.
Lamborghini from Tariq.
Exactly.
Obviously, Tariq does not have shit to give by the
Yeah,
Lamborghini.
but he can give you a
Lamborghini.
flower from the backyard.
Yeah, Lamborghini.
Exactly.
लेकिन अगर वो मुझे मूवी पे ले जाएगा $6 के पॉपकॉर्न
Yeah.
खिला देगा, तो
Yeah.
वही बात हो जाएगी.
Inflation's pretty high right now, Mama G. Popcorn goes for like $12. But I get what you're saying.
But I'm not going to demand, that kind of stuff from him, because I know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. 100%.
But I demand from my kids.
That's the freaking problem, and that's a whole another issue. Because the lacking that they got from the husband,
let's
they
go.
now put into the kids, and that is Yeah, I know. We gotta, guys. I'm so sorry that this episode is running.
When we are sitting here, it looks like we are at home. Believe me and Vaji never has to discuss this much what
we
we are
don't.
going to talk about.
We don't discuss, it just comes up and we don't
everything comes up spontaneously, and feel like we are home. We are talking to each other like like we are souls.
See this? Before this episode, I wanted to talk also about and tell the story of how I met Maida Khan and Humayun Saeed.
We don't have time.
I know we don't have time, but like I wanted to get into that because if you guys saw it through all my social media, bro.
Next episode, he's going to tell you how he met Maida Khan.
The story, we hung out for like
and
2 hours.
I met them before him.
Yeah, but I don't think regardless, but we like hung out for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
They even came to my brother's apartment. Like there's a whole story behind how this happened.
Cute. She was so cute.
And the videos that we
Humayun
made.
Saeed was very gentleman.
Yeah, he was dope guy.
Very gentle.
Love Guru. So they're promoting the movie Love Guru. I'll just give it a little thing. We gotta
Very
go watch
down
it.
to earth people.
Well, we
Very
have to
down
go
to
watch
earth.
Love Guru. Guys, if you guys have, I gotta go watch it too. It just came out on Eid.
Yeah.
I think there's only 2 places in SoCal, like near us, that's showing
Yeah.
it. So we should go watch it. And if you guys haven't go go support the Pakistani cinema. Go support, yeah, 100%.
Love Guru.
Go watch Love Guru. We gotta watch
He will
it.
tell you on the next episode. We need to pray. Juma is getting very late.
Yeah.
He will tell you how they met.
Damn,
and
man,
it
this
was-
episode was getting juicy.
Yes,
Yeah, we
yes,
only got to
yes.
film. Guys, I'm sorry. It's only like a 30-minute. It was only a 30-minute episode.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
okay?
That's okay.
I feel bad, guys. I'm so sorry. It's only a 30-minute
Yeah.
episode. Well,
But it's Eid, you know. It's a
Eid.
gift from us to you.
yeah,
Eid
it's
Mubarak.
Eid. Dude, we
and
got into this episode. There's so many little things. But next episode, I'll talk about the Maida Khan thing.
Yeah.
And we'll get ready for Jummah. Again, Eid Mubarak. Thank
Eid
you guys
Mubarak.
always for tuning in. And again, I'm sorry that this episode was short for those that want a longer episode.
Yeah, we will do next time.
Yeah.
We will
When-
make it
yeah.
up to you guys.
Okay, we'll do another episode.
Love you. Eid
All right, y'all.
Mubarak.
Comment down below so we can have more discussions and what you guys think about the discussion topic we had, and we can do like a
And
continuation
don't
of this
mind
episode.
my bald talk, okay? It's my bald mind. What
Yeah,
I can
guys,
say.
don't. Yeah. Jesus.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Take it easy, y'all. Eid Mubarak. Peace.